Welcome, everyone. My name is Tony Loria, and today I'm going to be your guide to present the standard residences in Miami. But before I get to the point that you're most excited about, I'm going to go touch base a little bit of why we chose Miami, why we chose Brickell, and why we are here. Because I believe before we sell a building, we need to understand the reasons why we chose the location. Let me share my screen with you so you can understand exactly what I'm talking about. So, we've been expecting you. I've been expecting you. I'm sure you are here if because you made a decision to give you the next step. So I'm gonna do a quick presentation. It's a 30 minutes. We're gonna go in this journey from Miami to the heart of Miami, which is Brickell. Talk about the brand, how the building is, all the five-star amenities, the residences, and I'm going to say we have one for every taste. The rental flags, numbers, they are very important, and the dreamers. Not only the dreamers, but these are the doers because they've been doing for a long time. So Miami is a city on the rise. Miami's been growing for such a long time. Before we were a retirement city, a lot of people used to come here to turn off, to join the beaches and just to relax. But Miami has changed. Miami has evolved, and Miami continue to evolve. We are one of the top cities in the world for global investment, counting with 50% of foreign investors. The other 15%, the national market, people from New York, Chicago, California, they all here. In fact, we are 6 million people nowadays, and this number continue growing. A lot of people in tech, finances. It's a city that attracts it all. We're the top five in search for new developments because everybody wants to stay here. Just for the next 5 years, we have 5 years, we have $10 billion just in new developments or planned developments that are underway. Why? Because people love the beaches, they love the people, they love the views, they love everything in between, but they also love that we are one of the few states that has no state income taxes. And what does that mean? Everybody that move their address to Miami, we don't pay state income tax, and this has a huge discount on everyone's pockets. So imagine the CEO of big tech companies, big companies that are coming here. They love the fact they can live, work at the same place, and still be able to make more money. And that being said, we also have over 150 major leagues sports in Miami right now. And one of the most important ones are what? Soccer. I know we all love soccer, especially people from South America like myself. And we have nobody else then Messi. We know Messi, especially for us in Brazil, is a very important player. And the reason why he's here in Miami, not anywhere else in the world, you might ask, it's because of the lifestyle, the quality of life, the safeness. Miami, different of the other urban cities, we don't have a lot of crimes here. So he can easily go to games for his child. We've seen him at Publix going for grocery shopping. We also have Formula One. This event, oh my gosh, attracts hundreds and thousands of people every year. And the one here on the top is the Art Basel. Art Basel attracts people for 80,000 people per year. But the most important for me are the significant numbers that our Basel brings over $500 million in negotiations for this town. And one thing that we might pay attention is every time we have these major events here, NFL, NBA, the US Open, those are international sports. And when they have to bring these events here, we bring people. So more need for residences, hotels. So everything gets packed. Miami is a city that I don't believe they brings the events. Miami is the event now. So it's changing, right? And with that being said, it's very important for us to remember that we are not only in Miami, but we are in the heart of Miami. Our developers strategically and intelligently chose the heart of Miami so we can be near everything that's happening. We are close to the Miami International Airport, 56 million people per year. We are close to the Port of Miami, one of the most important on the United States, 10 million people, with cruises going all over the world. Let's not forget about Coconut Grove, Coral Gables. There is a lot of residential areas. They are building a huge health center. One, it's going to be one of the biggest of the country as well. We also close to the design district where we have all the major luxury brands. So if your wife loves shopping, I will not leave her there alone. We are also close to these islands here, Star Islands, hundreds of $1 million properties right here, very close to us. And we're obviously in Brickell Bay, Fisher Island, also very high-end residences, and obviously Miami Beach. So this, we always 15 minutes away from all these places that I just told you. And in this area here, it's amazing because you can actually see in 3D what I am talking about. But more than that, I want you to pay attention. Brickell, it's a very small zip code. It's 1.2 miles square, and it's located right here in this area. But Brickell is very divided. Let's say if you want to be the crown of the jewel, you want to be at where the most amazing brands are, the most famous people are, the most amazing things are going on. You are in the city, so that's why you want to be. You don't want to be anywhere else. You want to be where everybody is, and this is it. You see here this light is represents the standard land, and it was strategically thought because if you see all these numbers, all these buildings, they are located in a very central area, right? Brickell, we divided in three major areas: the residential, the south, right here, uh, the west side, where you're still very underdeveloped, gas stations, laundromat, and it's here, west of 95. We in real estate, we know that everything that west of 95, it's still not very valuable. People like to be close to the water. And that being said, we are with the water on our feet, literally. We are on the Miami River. The Miami River is extremely important now. Before a while ago, just a little bit of story here for you guys to understand. The Miami River was a fisherman house. There was a little bit of restaurants here and there. It wasn't very famous, but we know in real estate that people love the water, especially in Miami. This turquoise water really amazes us, and the developers start opening these eyes for this area. And now we have over $1 billion in new developments coming in, hotels, boutiques, and the restaurants. And Brickell, the standard is helping to develop this water and is setting the 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 pace, right, for this area. We are close to the major brands where we have entertainment, shopping, transportation. We are right on our feet on the underlying park where the metro rail is, the metro mover where we connect the city, break all the way to Orlando in just a few hours. Also, we are very close to 95, and that, ladies and gentlemen, it's a very important point because if you needed to use your car to go to work, or if you travel a lot and you need to use either the port or the Miami International Airport, or you just want to be able to come in and out from the city easily, it's very important our location because we are very close to 95, meaning you don't need to wait for those bridges that open basically every 20 minutes to be up and down. So that, my friends, you are saving over 30 minutes just in traffic, right? So there is a reason why these big major companies are on the 33131 zip code. It's the Brickell zip code. Well, talking about Brickell, welcome to the Pulse of Miami. Here you can see our beautiful building developed by Arquitectonica, the same one that developed and created the Brickell City Center, one of the most important malls in all Florida and the most important one in Miami. We have great brands like Chanel, Rolex, amazing Michelin restaurants, 5 million square feet of entertainment, literally across the street from us. It's like an extension of our own development. This is our brother building, which is the Lofty, that helped amazingly with our development. Lofty is from our same developers. We are in the same land, but we are complete different, right? We are from the same parents, but we are two separate brothers. Loft was a very successful sales, a very amazing project focus on daily rentals. And because the Loft was so successful, we are able to create the pace for the day standards. So that helped us to already be almost halfway built up, guys. We don't need to start sales so we can start to build. We already done. We done that. So all that uh, um feeling that we have, is the project gonna go, is not gonna go, you don't need to worry about that. Matter of fact, you're gonna be able to see our building being built live. We have a live camera and there you're gonna be able to see. So what do we have in here? We are in the center of the world. We have the Miami River. We are close to Underline Park. We are close to 95 in front of Brickell City Center in front, close to Brickell Avenue, close to Mary Brickell Village is another mall that has amazing restaurants. And the most important thing that I want you guys to observe in this slide, it's because something really rare you can do in urban areas is the walkability. Sometimes you are a little bit far, but you don't have everything close to you. And here we do. We have the mall, we have two malls, we have the Metro Mover, we have the Miami River where you can do everything with your boat, and we have the 95. We are the epicenter of the moment. We are at the place where everybody that is something wants to be. We are the fusion of business and lifestyle. And that's why everybody wants to be in Brickell. And that connectivity represents here on our Miami Metro Rail and the Metro Mover that connects us to not only the financial district, but also to where we have the games of the Miami Heat, because that's the area of the Bayside, which is another open mall. We are very close also to the connections to go to Miami Beach and to the Miami Airport. Everything within 20 minutes. So direct access to everything. Now I'm gonna dive deep about our underline. That's the park that is literally, guys, under our feet. The underline is a 10-mile park, okay? There's been a connection between Brickell and Coral Gables. You're gonna be able to do all that events. You're going to be able to walk in front of the Miami River. You're going to be able to play basketball, do heavy yoga classes, gardening. You can do also musical events, everything under your feet. And this development is extremely important to us because they are all free and you can network, you can meet people there. So, what more urban than you have a park under a metro area that before was forgotten and now became into this area where you can do everything. And also we have free Wi-Fi and real grass, differently the one that we have in New York. Now I wanted to touch base with the Miami River. Miami River, like I said a little bit in the beginning of the presentation, it was forgotten in the past, but now it's the crown of jewel of the Miami. A lot of developers are paying attention to that. We all know the waterfront properties have more valuable than inland properties, and that's the reason why now we have over $1 billion in investments of high-end buildings. Our front door neighbor is Faina. We have also amazing restaurants that are coming to this area, setting the pace that Kiki on the River, Sea Spice, Habibi, Casa Nails already started from us, and now we are just contributing for that. We have it here, the Abra restaurant, which is on our first floor, where you can be able to have access and invite your friends. Obviously, you're just gonna go down on the elevator, but your friends can come in their boats. They can have a brunch, lunch, or dinner, and they can pick you up and take you to the islands and have the water lifestyle that only Miami can provide for you. Something in comparison, if you guys know Chicago, the Chicago River also has the community as well. People are already used to the Miami River lifestyle. They can go to boutiques, five-star hotels, restaurant, Michelin restaurants, all in a boat, and it's an amazing experience. And that's how we are setting the pace. But let's talk about some facts that are extremely important because of everything that's happening in Miami. Miami is a city on a rise, and it's not stopping and is nowhere near close to stop. We are the second financial hub in the United States. We have over 1,000 plus companies moving their address definite to the Miami, including Fortune 500 companies. And we know that a lot of people that are in Miami, they're not from Miami. 80% of people are not from here. And that's one of the amazing things about Miami. You can be with a hedge fund guy from Sao Paulo, some CEO from New York, a designer from Paris, all in the same elevator ride, right? And this is the beauty, is the soul of Miami. And because of that, we also have 75 foreign consulates here. And now we are the number one city for company relocations and people moving definitely here, especially after 2020. Just from now to 5 years, you blink, we already there. We have $10 billion in projects that are already under construction or approved for construction. You're gonna see a slide soon. I'm gonna show you the high rise of Miami. Oh my God, it's mind blowing. But we need to remember, if something is growing so fast, we need to follow with infrastructure. And the government is supporting the city for that. The major, the governor, we all investing in the city. Actually, we have $25 billion in infrastructure for residential development, all in between Brickell and the town. And this last part for me is the numbers of visitors. I'm from Brazil. Brazil is the fifth country in the world in size, 210 million people, but we only have 6 million visitors per year, believe it or not. Just Miami alone have 20 times more than we have. We generate over $20 billion in an economic impact, with Brickell being the first one hospitality hub. So that alone, if I close my presentation here, you would say, where do I sign, right? But I want to go further. I want to show you who our neighbors are. If you don't believe a word I'm saying, I'm pretty sure you can believe why these guys are here. At least you're going to ask yourself, why are they doing here? And why I am not here yet. After this, you're going to be doing that. We have Microsoft, Google, Silicon Valley, JP Morgan, Chase, the biggest bank in the world, Santander, Citadel, Blackstone, BlackRock, all between finance, tech, technology, hospitality, they are all here. If the bigger powerhouses are here, you want to be here too. So now I want to show you a presentation that's the Miami skyline for the next 5 years. And this is what we have right now. The $10 billion I told you in the slides before, this is it, guys. We have all these new developments that are ready to go, and everything that is in blue, it's already going or ready to go. So if you see the difference on the skyline from today in 5 years, it is mind blowing. There is nowhere else now in the United States that has these type of development going. So now I want to talk to you about the reason why you're here, right? I'm pretty sure you knew a little bit of Miami, probably heard about it. Brickell, possible not heard about Brickell, but I want to talk to you about the brand. The brand, we have a saying that is stay on a standard. Brand is nothing but nothing as a standard. We have the logo upside down. It's for a reason. It's not by default. Everything that you understand as a hotel or vacation, forget about, delete from your mind, because this standard came to set the pace, to change everything that you know about it. We are everything but standard, and that's the reason why our log is upside down. We are more than the name. We are proud to be the perfect match of art, design, music events, culinary events, community focus, wellness and balance, everything that this new wave of human beings are setting now. We are no longer going to meetings in ties or pretending to be something that our soul is not. We want to be able to represent ourselves. It doesn't matter who we are. The CEO of our brand says, we probably not for everyone, but we welcome everyone. And this probably says a lot, right? We are able to bring the people together. We are the place where usually when we go to hotels, we go to the lobby and the concierge and we say, hey, where do we go here to spend to go for dinner or to go to an event, right? And they actually tell you where to go. Their standard is completely different. They bring people in. They are welcoming everybody. So they are the place to go, and they are very famous for it. That being said, we are over 10 countries now. We are very proud of it. We have over 22 hotels and growing. We have in Miami Beach, by the way, our standard in Miami Beach has a waiting list of over 2 years. We have two in New York, London, Maldives, Singapore, Australia, Belgium. And the amazing thing about the standard, which we are completely different than the other hotels, is that we are pride to give and offer a complete different experience for the people that visit and stay with us. Here you can see the architecture of each building is a complete different architecture for the other one. And that's not by default. We meant to do that. We want to provide a unique time in our hotels. Here you see London with the red capsule, reminds us of what? The telephone poles that we have there. Here, Maldives, we are on the water. You can actually see the bottom of your room. These two are New York, completely different. This one sets to a line where they used to bring food for the people in the city. And we are growing. We have more hotels coming. Actually, I'm gonna tell you a secret really soon. I don't wanna break the surprise right now, but we have so many more hotels. I wanna click here so you guys can have an idea that we are not just a national, but we are international. And every hotels we have, they are complete different experience, right? Because we are pride about that. We are very proud. So the one in Ibiza, And something very unique that Standard does is that we are on the cities. There are already something that is something special, right? So that's why we're in the top Cuban cities in the world. This is Singapore, for example. We're in Melbourne, Australia as well, Brussels, Belgium, and that forth. And one of the amazing things of the standard is that they love to give this experience. So they created something called Friends with Benefits. So every hotel you go, you have 25% discount to be able to visit. They want to expand this experience. They want you to go all over the world, experience this standard, non-standard way of vacay. And that being said, we extended to residences because we heard a lot that the people that used to visit our hotels that they loved so much the experience that they didn't want to go home. So we listened our visitors and now we created the standard residences. We are gonna give a complete different experience, but the same quality of a five-star hotel resort experience that they can provide. We are so successful in our residences as well that the ones in Midtown Miami, it's almost sold out. We are delivering very soon. We also have in Portugal, two in Thailand. They love us there. Mexico City, and now here in Brickell, where you are. And we also have a lot more. And why we are so successful, guys. And I was dying to talk to you about the soul of our brand. We started in LA in 1999. We are a solid company with over 26 years old. The one in LA, it was the most amazing rooftop, the place to be where all the locals loved to go. Then we expanded to New York, London, Maldives, and now it's history, right? But something amazing that we built is that Hyatt, that I'm pretty sure you guys know and you heard it. We have over 1,300 hotels all over the world. We are very solid building. They acquired this standard to be the most boutique, luxurious hand of the Hyatt. So now you have the infrastructure of a, oh my God, universal hotel, and we have the standard with now over 30 more projects since we were acquired by the Hyatt. So now I want to talk about the living. So when you purchase a unit, um, excuse me, in our building, we designed every floor, and every floor plan with a vibe for each person or each personality or each desire. We are not a small rise. We are not a mid rise. We are a high rise of 46 amazing floors. We start on the first floor where we have the Afro restaurant. We also are going to be bringing a very charming cafeteria so you can wake up. If you don't want to cook, you can have a breakfast with your neighbors or with the locals. 8 floors of valet parking, very exclusive. You don't even need to park your car here. The first building in Miami with this beautiful wraparound LED light representing the oceans. On the 9th floor, we're gonna bring another restaurant, a 10,000 square feet of indoor and outdoor vibrant restaurant that represents our city. From the 11th floor to the 45, we have our amazing residences. On the 46th floor, where the party happens, where the soul of our building is our rooftop. I left the better for the last because on the 10th floor we have an entire resort spa wellness area. It's over $25 million of high ultra modern amenities for you to recover, relax, exercise, and take the time off. But if you want to turn the volume up, we go to the rooftop. Here we have a live cam where you can watch our construction and our building growing 24/7. You're literally doing the day. You can see the people working here. That gives you a lot of security, right? We're in the middle, almost in the middle of our building. I believe we're on the 32nd floor. We also were able to have the loan. So the building is finishing for sure. So that's something you can follow every day here with our 24/7 camera. We also have five-star amenities, like I mentioned in the beginning of the presentation. It's like you are living in a five-star hotel, and I really mean it. I want to show you the the lobby, the amenities, but I want to show you in a 3D so you can actually have the feeling where everything is going to be located, so you can have uh, a real um, feeling of what I'm talking about. This was happening. This was working. Why it's not working now? What happened here? Okay. Usually it doesn't take too long when I do the presentation. I think it's because my Wi-Fi it's not very good. So let me go back. Here is our building. In this 3D, you can actually see the exact time where we are to now. So because we are at night, it's at night. We can see the beautiful lights of the city, the Miami River. Literally, we are across the street from the Brickell City Center, the underline parking right here, the Avra right here on the first floor, where you can come and go with your boat. And I want to show you now our lobby. So here in our lobby, I'm going to give you the virtual tour and you're going to have the feeling of you come with your car and the valet, they will park for you. And we have a very vintage lobby with a concierge 24/7 for anything that you need. Terrazzo floors, which is a mix of quartz and granite. 5 elevators, so you can have a very easy coming and going in your building. You never have to wait for elevators because we have a lot. We are gonna now see the 10th floor where our amenities are. You're gonna see all the ultra luxurious five-star hotel amenities that we are providing for you. And that's the Hammam. Hammam is a Turkish infusion that you can do exfoliation. We have cold plunge. It's amazing for joints and muscle recovery. A salt therapy sauna where you can breathe salt particles that helps your lungs. Also the sauna, it's amazing for your breathing. Steam room, tower service, bathroom, and everything in between. We're gonna have a gym. It's gonna be amazing with techno gym equipment, the area for stretching and personal training. We are one of the few or unique buildings that we're gonna have a bowling alley. Let's say you wanna throw an event or invite your friends with a jukebox bar. Also, we are bringing something unique that's a speakeasy. It's a bar that you can network and talk and meet your neighbors. Only people that live in the building have access to this bar and the theater where you can watch your soccer games or NFL and any sports that you want to watch, or let's say you want to do a presentation or you want to watch a movie with your friends and family, you're more than welcome to access all of our five-star amenities. Now I want you to bring to our rooftop. Because we are on a 46th floor, we never have shades in our pool, so you can come from sunrise and sunset parties all day. We are going to be providing also towel services, internet, Wi-Fi. You're going to be able to order drinks and foods. It's a full glass, so you're going to be in connection with the Miami area. We also going to have the gourmet barbecue area if you want to bring your friends to throw a barbecue. Events section, let's say you want to throw a birthday party with a kitchen, also a game room for your kids, your friends, and you're gonna be working in the sky, literally. We're gonna have a we working session on the 46th floor. So you have amazing views from our building. So we're gonna have just a recap, the valet parking, the lobby, the underline parking right on our building, coming in and out from our Greek restaurant that started in Manhattan. Now it's all over the United States, and we have the privilege to receiving this here, setting the pace of the Miami River. We also have you have the feeling of being in Mykonos here in Miami. The 10th floor amenities, hammam, south, cold plunge, sauna, steam room, the gym, the bowling alley, the speakeasy, the theater, the 10th floor with all our beautiful pool, spa, uh, sorry, games room, co-working center, and now the residences, the spaces that really get you. What is very important to explain here to you is that we are a high-end, luxury, accessible building. We are going to be delivering the same finishes, the same brands, the same high-end quality as $5 million buildings in Miami, but without the same prices that they are delivering. That being said, we have porcelain European floors, custom-made cabinetry made in Italy. Uh, Brian, Brian, Jacob is crying. Sorry, guys. My baby's crying. Italian cabinetry, all the way to the top. A lot of them, the finish in the middle, and this is very important to think because everything that is custom made in the United States, it's very expensive, and we didn't spare expensives here, guys. We wanted to deliver the best of the best. We have Miele appliances. They are from German. They are all in connection with your phone. It's a very high-end one slab porcelain here as your back splash, and one slab of porcelain here where the sink is, an island with the same finishes, a customable refrigerator and freezers. Also, we bring a resort spa inspired bathroom. So you're gonna be taking a shower with your waterfall shower with your LED lights distributed to the building. We also have floating cabinetry here that's also very high end with quartz countertop, special European porcelain floors and revestimiento here in the walls as well. And we hear a lot the Brickell. It's not about views, but we do have views if you love them. Here's one of our views of the Miami River, the bay, the beach. We also floor to ceiling, almost 3 meters ceiling with a lot of natural lighting. So that being said, as soon as you enter in your apartment, you have the view of Miami anywhere you are in your room. You feel that you are connected to the city. And this is our floor plate. Like I said, we designed every floor for every design, every taste. Let's say you're an investor, we have studios for you. Our studios are very unique. They're very amazing because we only have 30. And we did that intelligently and strategically. We thought about that because if you're an investor, if you're using these units to rent it out, you don't want a lot of competition like these people are all over Miami, right? They have 400 studios. We only have 30. So we generate scarcity. And when there is scarcity, there is value, ladies and gentlemen. So people will know that they only have 30 studios in Miami. They for sure are going to want it to be here. And like I said, our studios are delivered with the same finishes that our penthouses. We have a washer and dryer, a full kitchen. So you can use it as a hotel room, but actually more than that as an apartment as well, because you can access your refrigerator, your cooktop, bathroom, AC, your beautiful resort style shower with amazing views that we have here from our studios. These are the views. Remember, we have the loft in front of us, but we do have side beautiful views of our studios. Now I'm going to jump to our one bedroom units. uh, our one bedrooms, we thought about the people that are actually living in Miami. And why is that? Because the majority of people that live in Miami are people from young uh, companies, right? The are young people from companies. Let's say the people, the employees from Microsoft, from Google, usually are single or new young couples. So they don't need a huge unit. They want a small, compact unit that offer everything that our building offer, but with views that they are connected to the city and they have the privacy of their bedroom. This unit in particular, I love what I love about it. It's because we have a walk-in closet and a double sink and an L-shaped kitchen with washer and dryer, AC, the privacy of your bedroom, a big open living concept space, and a beautiful terrace that connects you to amazing views of the Miami River, Brickell City Center, and the lights of our city. Jumping to our units, our floor plan 5, 6, 7, 8, they are very similar, same size. They also have a walk-in closet, double ceiling, the privacy of your bedroom, the beauty of your terrace where you can connect to the city. If you're connected, now we have full kitchen as well with washer and dryer and very similar views to the one that we showed before. Now I want to jump to our most famous unit. Just before I talk about the most famous unit, and I talked about our units, they are very related to the people that, depending on what you're looking for, right? So our one bedroom units, so if you like sunrise, let's say you're a morning person and you love the sunrise, that's the unit for you, okay? Because we are facing east, and that's where the sun rises, and that's where you're gonna have the morning sun. Now, if you're a person that you can make up your mind, like I can't, I love mornings, I love sunsets, so I would never be able to make a decision. And let's say you want more size, more comfort. This is our wraparound, most amazing and unique floor plan. This is very rare in Miami. We don't have a lot of those. This is our tutus. We have walk-in closets. We have shower, double sink. double vanities, floating shelves. We also have bathtub. Let's say you have kids. Kids love to splash the bathtubs, right? But what is the most thing about these units is, let's say you enter into your foyer and you go to your living space. This is what you see. Remember, we have a wraparound balcony. It's huge, and all these are reviews. So you wake up here, you have breakfast with the Miami River, say hello to your friends on their yacht, take a look at the Brickell City Centers, think about what you're gonna buy and what you're gonna break your credit cards. And then late in the afternoon, you can just sip your wine, watching the most beautiful golden sunset views that we have here in our project. Now, if you are a sunset person, I would highly recommend our studios. Our, well, he woke up on our east west views. And this is very similar to the unit 5, 6, 7, and 8 that I told you, just with different views. What I love about this view here is that we have unobstructed views because we are where the metro rail is, and we also have a little bit of water, little bit of residences, and the sunset lines. Also with the full kitchen, washing and dryer, walk-in closet, double sink. So it's perfect for singles, young couple, or a small family. Now, if you want sunset views, split floor plans, I also have this amazing 1,000 square feet unit with an L-shaped kitchen, a double closet on your prime suite, with a double sink as well. On the secondary bedroom, you also have a great size closet. You have an open floor plan, also great balcony, so you can enjoy your views, because I feel like Miami, it's indoor but outdoor as well, because we do have beautiful views. These would be the views of the two units. You have a sunset right in front of you. Also with the Miami River, the residential side of Miami. So it's like I said, depending on your taste, depend of what you're looking for, we have it all. And I can dissect all of our floor plans. This is our 2 plus them. Let's say you want to work from home and you want to have a little bit of privacy. We can have that in this unit because we have a den close to our foyer, our L-shaped kitchen, an amazing prime suite that is ex- um, it's separated from the rest of the house, so you want to have privacy here. Also, you have the second bathroom, the guest bathroom as well, the secondary bedroom, and we have a beautiful, spacious kitchen with the sunset views. Here are our beautiful views as well. So we do have west, east, sunrise, sunset, depends what you're looking for. We have it all. Now I want to talk with our rental flexibility. The standard, as any high ultra luxury brand, we focus on residences, okay? Even if you want to use for an investment, we focus on our end users as residences. That's why we do 30 days of minimum up 12 times a year. So we can welcome our snowbirds that stay in Miami up to 6 months. We welcome our people from South America, and they choose Miami as their second homes. They want to come here a few times to enjoy Miami. But we also welcome the people that are moving here and want to stay the entire year, and the people that want, let's say, stay for a month, 2 months. Let's say they're a lawyer, a doctor, people that needs to stay a little bit, or even the people that are doing the events that I mentioned before. And why big brands and ultra luxury brands They don't do Airbnb and daily rentals because they want to keep the value of their brand. And they believe that doing short-term rentals that can lower the standards literally for their brands, so they prefer. And that for an investor is amazing because you have low wear and tear of your units. Insurance companies love long-term rentals properties that the insurance also is going to cost less because they have more safety. You don't have a lot of breakage in your buildings. You also have more financial confidences. Lenders also prefer long-term buildings. And most important as well is when you have less vacancy, right? We know that when you are investing in a property, vacancy can be a big number. And with all these Airbnbs, with all these people doing daily rentals, there is a lot of competition. And um, 30-day minimum year-round buildings, they are very scarce now in Miami, and that's why we focus on that. And that being said, we have numbers that you are gonna love, and I'm going to explain you why. Usually, a pre-construction in Miami, they require 50% down payment, and because we already had a lot of success with our loft sales, we were able to start construction a few years before. So that's why we are already halfway through, and we don't need to request the 50% deposit because we basically don't need the money to build. We already halfway. So that being said, we only require 35% throughout construction. We are expected to be delivered in 2027, so that you can spread out your deposit. So let's say you had a budget of $1 million and you're expecting to put 50% in your building. Good news for you. So now instead of you buying one unit, you can buy two because your money stretches a lot, stretch out and can go longer. So now we're gonna talk about, I don't like saying the dreamers, but we're gonna talk about our doers. We together have over 120 plus years of experience, national and international. We've built Four Seasons, Bahamas, Las Vegas. We are the Edition, Biscayne Beach, Gale, Lofty, Standard. So we are not newbies here. We are not just curious new developers. We know what we're doing and we are doing it. Our Arquitectonica is our architect. Arquitectonica started in 1977. They're actually building Miami. They built our neighbor Brickell City Center that recently was purchased for $510 million. That's how Miami is so amazing right now. They also built Aston Martin. Our interior designer is Goodrich. They are focused in hotels. They've been designing winning hotels all over the world. And one Sotheby's said that this company I represent, we are over 84 countries. We represent the biggest developments all over the United States and in the world. We represent a 1,000 museum, Sun Regis, Dolce& and Gabbana, and the Standard. We just taps where the high-end brands are. Um, and that's it for now. I don't know if you guys have any questions, but please don't forget to scan our QR code so you can have all this information I just gave to you in your hands. We are going to have the Dropbox, all the floor plans, all the pictures, all the videos, and all the prices as well. We start on the 600s for the studios, one bedrooms around 700,000, two bedroom 1.1, our penthouse all up to $2.4 million. So we have very accessible prices with high-end brand and high-end luxury that people that live in Brickell and looks for Brickell expects. Our HOA, it's only 1.33 per square feet. So like, that means that our studio, you're on around 600 per month to live in a five-star hotel brand like ours. So, guys, thank you so much for coming to these standard residences. I want to know which unit more represents you, which one you like the most, which one you chose for yourself. It's a studio, it's a one bedroom, it's a sunset, it's a sunrise, it's a two bedroom. You need an office space, you need a den. Let me know, and I'm here to take your orders. Thank you so much. You have a good night.